Too low to the mall, with a couple capos and 100 fucking dimes. College slaughter gang, you get your shit popped. Draco with a drum, this bitch ain't never go stop. Be on that night war shit.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So you guys know I haven't done a video like this in a while because I've just been busy with a whole lot of things and with being pregnant as well. Baby number 2. This video today because one of my subscribers requested a video on parents. Let me tell you, this hit home really quick. Because don't come for me that I dyed my hair back to black, okay? Yes, when you're pregnant, you're not supposed to dye your hair. But with a call and a talk with your OBGYN, you could dye your hair with hair dyes that don't have ammonia in it. And I did dye my hair with a Revlon Blue Black that does not contain ammonia, and it's vegan, cruelty free. So it was perfectly fine, especially with the amount of weeks that I am. It was totally fine and very harmless, and it didn't go on my roots. You guys know I had like brown up to here because my roots are already growing out. So my mom even touched it up for me. She did not touch my roots. She only touched here down. So it was perfectly fine, and I made sure of it before I was able to dye my hair. Like, I legit called, me and my mom called, we asked as many questions as we can, and boom. Because to clarify, I do have a 10-year-old daughter, and I never dyed my hair with her. So I was curious, and I was so sick of the brown, and I was like ready to get rid of it anyways. But then finding I was pregnant, I'm more cautious than anything else. But I made my call before anything else, so let's get rid of that part. But my answers to the questions about parents, and if it's okay to have one parent, it's perfectly fine to have one parent. Whether you just have your dad and not your mom, whatever reasons it is, if your mom is deceased or, you know, isn't in your life for any type of reason, it's perfectly fine to have that one parent. As always, not everybody is lucky to grow up with 2 parents and be in that cultural environment where you have to have 2 parents. There's a lot of people out there that have 2 moms and 2 dads. I don't find nothing wrong with that. That is perfectly fine. We're all human. We all make mistakes. We all do shit at the end of the day that we regret. But at the end of the day, you have to love your parents. Yeah, you know, some people may be like, I hate my mom, I hate my dad, they don't let me do this, they don't let me do that. But then at the end of the day, those are your parents. You gotta love them because they once were in your shoes before, saying the exact same thing. Maybe wishing their parents were alive, maybe wishing that they had a life that they're giving you that they didn't have as well. You have to cherish those little moments. So the question I got asked was, is it weird that I just have my dad? No, it's not weird. And let me tell you why that's not weird. Because that wasn't your fault. It wasn't your choice. It was your mother's choice to either leave. Now it goes vice versa. Is it okay if I just have my mom in the picture and not my dad? Yes, that's perfectly fine as well. Why? Because you still have somebody that cares and loves for you. Whether it's either or parent that is around or whether it's in your life. You know, I could say from my experience, my dad left me since I was young and tried to come back multiple times. But he is not in the right state of mind of being a father at all. He loves to do drugs. I'm just gonna say that. He loves to do drugs. Now, on the other hand, I have a mother that raised me as a mom and dad. She played both roles. She played both those roles as a mother and as a father. And I'm very grateful for that. Yeah, I give her a hard time here and there. But my love is never unspoken to her. She knows I do love her from the bottom of my heart. Why? Because she made me who I am. She raised me to be who I am. She raised me also to be an outstanding mother. And I will always cherish her for that, you know? And I didn't have my dad, like I said, growing up. My dad was garbage. He was really garbage. Talking about calling me, insulting me all the time. To the point where he was calling me all these slutty names. And I'm like, this is why you're not in my life. you chose drugs, and drugs is overpowering you to the point where you feel like you could disrespect your blood, and that's not okay. You don't do that. How are you trying to rekindle things with me, but you're still disrespecting me at that, and you're disrespecting my mother, the only person who's been in my life, holding me down, putting food in my mouth, and putting clothes on my back, and giving me a shelter to call home. But you never gave me that. All you've given me was disrespect. All you shown me was how drugs could take over your life instantly, and that's not okay. You know, well, I would just like to say, like, this is a short video, but it's okay to have only one parent in your life. If you have both, kudos to you. You have that amazing life that everybody wished that they had, but not many people have that. You know, whether you just have a dad or you just have a mom, or whether they're even divorced, that's still perfectly fine. You know, talk about divorcing. I don't know much of that because I never went through that, but there were some people in my life that commented and said that it's a struggle for them because their parents are divorced, and it's like 1 week they're with their mom, 1 week they're with their dad. Like, it's really hard, and that could cause a lot of function in a child's mental health of like, okay, I know my parents are separated, but now I gotta spend 1 week with my mom, 1 week with my dad. Like, it messes up a child's mental health really bad. Like I said, like, I'm just going by like with what I know and what I've seen happen to my friends, because like I said, I've never been through that, so I can't really be like, yeah, this happened to me before, you know. I can't really say that, but I don't wish that on anybody. Like, I just want to say is like, nobody's perfect. Nobody's homes are perfect. Everybody got a lot of stuff going on with them, where there's complications in their family and their household and arrangements and all that. Everybody has something wrong with them, and nobody should really be bullied by that, where it's always like, you don't have your mom and I do, or you don't have your dad and I do. Like, that's not cool. Nobody should be bullied because of that, because nobody's perfect. Nobody in this world is perfect. God did not make anybody perfect at all. Everybody is the same. Everybody bleeds the same. Nobody is perfect. Like I said, you have both your parents. Congratulations to you. But not everybody does. And guess what? That is perfectly fine, just to have one parent. Because that one parent loves you more than anything in the world, and would do anything in the world just to see you succeed, see you make it, and will love you to the end of time. So never take that for granted. Yeah, you can get upset and be like, oh, my mom's not giving me this, my dad's not giving me that. They're doing it for a reason. This is a life lesson learned. I learned the hard way for so many years. I would say not even so many years. Since I was born, I learned the hard way. And then it's true when they say, when you have your own kids, you will understand. And trust me, I've had my daughter. She is 10. And I'm learning the ways of everything. Especially with a new bean coming along. I'm learning a whole lot. I'm still learning till this day, where I thought I knew everything because I got a 10-year-old. No, I'm still learning till this day, and there's gonna be more stuff I'm gonna need to learn, even raising this little bean. Okay, so this is like a lesson learned, to never take your parents for granted, and never judge them, and never be like, oh, my kids are never gonna be like that. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. Eventually they will. Eventually we all grew up the same way our parents did. So I just want to say, like, don't judge anybody. Don't judge a book by its cover. You don't know what that person's going through. You don't know what household they're coming from, or how they're growing up, or their childhood is. Because like I said, nobody's perfect. All you gotta do is just sit down and get to understand that person, and find out why they are the way they are. And then sooner or later, you will know, and you would take that knowledge and use it, whether it's to defend somebody, you know, and just be like, hey, you know, you can't bully that person. Don't talk to that person like that, because you don't know what they're going through. You don't know what they've been through. Never judge a book by its cover. Always understand where a person's coming from before you judge somebody. Because in reality, I could judge somebody, and who's to say I'm deep down inside, I'm going through the same thing that person's going through, but I want to seem like I'm the bigger person, so I'm going to bully somebody because of that. That's not cool. That is not cool at all. So never judge a book by its cover, and I hope this helps as well for any of you out there that are struggling with either getting bullied because you only got one parent. It's okay. Everybody in this world is not perfect. That is it for today's video. I hope this helps many of you out there, and I hope this video becomes a little lesson learned. And if you guys want to know any more topic or need anything else, just let me know in the comments down below. I'm willing to make any of these videos for you guys to clarify some things up just a little bit more. And if you're struggling with the same thing as everybody else, just say it. It's okay. There's no judgment. This is a no judgment zone. I'm willing to hear everybody's story. So I love you guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'll see you in the next video and in tomorrow's live. Bye.